overall pick in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots selected Mac Jones out of Alabama. And Mac Jones had an unbelievable final year at Alabama where he completed 77% of his throws, had 41 touchdown passes to 4 interceptions in 13 games as a starter. Now, I will say, Mac Jones only really popped for 1 year in college. He's got 17 career starts in college under his belt. That does concern me a little bit. But I think that Mac Jones is walking into a really good situation. I actually think Mac Jones is more underrated as opposed to overrated as an NFL prospect. I believe Mac Jones can become a franchise quarterback. And Mac Jones is walking into a really good situation with the Patriots. The Patriots are going to put Mac Jones in a good position to succeed. You want to know why? The reason why is because Bill Belichick is still arguably the best coach in all of football. So Mac Jones, he lands with a great coaching staff. You know, a good offensive coordinator in Josh McDaniels that will run similar things that Steve Sarkisian ran at Alabama for Mac Jones. Cam Newton is a professional quarterback, a starting quarterback in the NFL. Mac Jones can learn from him for a year. The Patriots have a solid offensive line. They improved their wide receiver and tight end core. They have a solid running game and a solid defense. And look, I don't quite know what Mac Jones' ceiling is. Some people think that his ceiling is Matt Ryan. Some people think that his ceiling is Kirk Cousins. Listen, I don't quite know what his ceiling is. I'm not really good with pro comparisons. I personally hate pro comparisons just because I think every quarterback is their own guy in a sense. But Mac Jones, to me, will become a capable franchise quarterback if he does the things that he did at Alabama and brings that to the NFL, and if New England continues to put good players around him. Mac Jones was an accurate passer in college. He made great decisions, and I believe his arm is stronger and more powerful than people realize. He isn't all that mobile. You're not going to get a whole lot of off-schedule plays from Mac Jones, but he's mobile enough. He can get himself out of trouble, and I think Mac Jones has the tools needed to become a franchise quarterback. Will he be a great franchise quarterback? Will he become an average franchise quarterback? I don't know. But all I know is Mac Jones is being put in a great position to succeed with the New England Patriots. And quite frankly, if he doesn't succeed, ultimately, more than likely, it will probably because he just wasn't good enough as an NFL quarterback. But I do believe what Mac Jones brings to the table. We'll see if he can become the next great Patriots franchise quarterback. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the juiciest Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the juiciest Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.